Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with another Proverbs Practical. Appreciate you watching. Our verse today advises us to prioritize respect and relationships over riches. We're in Proverbs 22, verse 1. Proverbs 22:1 says, "A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold." So the good name, that's talking about having a good reputation. That when people hear your name, they think good things. Your name means something, stands for something, is worth something. That people would know that if you're involved with it, it's probably good. They know that if you put your name to it, it's reliable. Your reputation can end up opening more doors for you than your riches ever will. Now, of course, it's easier to make money, to have riches, if people respect and trust you. And they're more likely to trust you if you have a good reputation. So if you're going to invest directly in riches or invest directly in your reputation is the wiser choice. Now, this doesn't mean that we live our lives constantly blown around by what the people around us think and want. That's not how you get respect or a good name. People-pleasing is inherently unstable, since different people want different things, and even the same person wants different things at different times in different circumstances. So on the contrary, it means that we live our lives by a consistent moral compass, guided by what God says, no matter the cost to ourselves or our momentary popularity. And when we do that, we end up with a name that stands for integrity, consistency, reliability, trustworthiness, a good name. They may not like you as much in the moment, but they will respect you more for a lifetime. Not only that, but when we leave this world, we leave some things behind. We may leave an inheritance behind if we had wealth, but we will most certainly leave a reputation behind. And I suspect that it's better to leave behind a good reputation than a great fortune. My father passed a number of years ago, and far more precious to me than any of the physical objects that I inherited is the reputation that he had for brilliance in his field, innovation, skill, steadiness. In fact, the physical objects that I have from him mostly have their value because of the reputation that they're attached to. And then turning the corner onto the other part of the verse, the relationship that went with that reputation. The second half of the verse emphasizes relationships. Choose loving favor rather than silver or gold. If you could have $1 million in the bank or hordes of gold and silver under your bed, or you could have someone who treated you with sincere love, would you rather have the relationship or the riches? Now, I don't know many people who would say they'd rather have the money than love, at least if you asked them to their face. But I wonder how many of us end up sabotaging or neglecting relationships in order to have more money. But really, which would you rather have? Money in the bank or love in your home? Would you rather have a nice car or a good friend? God's opinion on the matter is pretty clear. It's better to have someone who loves you and treats you well because of it than all the physical wealth in the world. Reputation and relationship are more important than money and possessions. So remember that when you're confronted with a choice that will either hurt your reputation or hurt your bottom line, or one that will hurt a relationship or your bank balance. The wise choice will prioritize reputation and relationship over money and possessions. I hope this video is a blessing to you. If it is, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insight from Scripture. We'd love to hear from you in the comments, and we'd love to see you in person here at Dexter Gospel Church if you can make it out this way. Until next time, I hope you stay well and choose wisely.